for you to focus on your life. It helps you to just focus on your life and focus on what is going on in your life. Just putting your energy and efforts in your personal goals, instead of remaining distracted by whatever is going around you. And we do not mean that you should not be concerned about what is going on, because it could just be information, it could be news that is helpful for you and also for your life, but it shouldn't be a means for you to be distracted from your own goals. And so living a private life, I think for me, just gives you an opportunity to really focus on what's going on in your life and what you want to achieve, what are your goals, and not, like when we have a lot of information, we are unable to even detect the truth, and differentiate what is right from wrong, or what is true from what is not true, because we receive information from so many sources and all conflicting information that we keep consuming. And I believe that whatever you listen to, whatever you welcome, whatever you keep watching is what will build the person that you become, because I think the more you consume something, the more it shapes the person that you are. So being able to just, restrain from just, having your energy out in everything going on, I think will help you to focus on your own life. And that's what I wanted just us to talk about, just appreciating how it can be really useful to be private enough, and by private, we are not saying you are being secretive, as I said from the beginning. It just means that you know what to share and what not to share. You understand whatever is shared out there is not exactly the right, and it's not the truth about the people or whoever has shared. It helps you to also discern and know when something is being truthful or not, and also important information for you to consume or not. And in the same way, it helps you to just really put your effort and energy in whatever matters, to you. It helps you to just focus on what matters to you, maybe in your life or even out there. You're able to just pick what really matters according to your own goals. Because for me, as I said, I think when you have your life all over the place, then you are receiving opinions from everyone and anyone. Even the people that you would not listen to in a normal situation or circumstance will have something to say about you. We have something to tell you, and which is not completely or totally bad, but I'm just saying, when you share too much of your life, when you give too much information about yourself to everyone, because you're not able to pick where or how far this information will go, especially with the modern world which we are living in. I think social media is like our lives. I'm sure all of us have a phone and are all subscribed to these different social media platforms for different purposes, I'm sure, and I know. But, if not us, maybe the people around us, we can see how this is really affecting our daily life. And the tendency is always to share so much out there. And for me, I always say that it's not bad, because all these developments are present currently for a purpose. Socializing is not bad, just getting to know what is going on in the world is not bad. But how are we using it? Is it really being profitable to us? Are we using it for the positive, or is it impacting us negatively instead? So that's what I wanted us to talk about today. And truly, I believe that, even when being private, you are simply saving yourself so much trouble in receiving so many opinions from so many people that you know, people that you do not know. Because basically you are giving them information about yourself, and you cannot restrain them from reacting to it or even criticizing. And there's a lot of cases of bullying, and all these will affect you in a way, because we are human beings. We have feelings, we have emotions, willingly or unwillingly. Whatever the next person to us says or react or comment on our lives will definitely impact us, will definitely affect us in a way, even when we try to, to build a strong skin and say that you don't care what people say, but the more you receive this, the more you receive negativity, for example, it is going to affect you in a way. And that's why we will see a lot of cases with mental health problems recently. This has become one of some serious situations, in the world. I think, especially in maybe our generation and the younger ones, there's a lot of there's a very remarkable, if I could say, spike in mental health problems in the youth because of this, because we are living in a world where we keep comparing ourselves, we keep listening to what everyone is saying, we keep, judging, or should I say, giving ourselves value based on what someone else says or what someone else said and believed about us, because we keep comparing ourselves to each other, and we have forgotten our own, the strength, the power that we have in defining what we believe in, what we probably believe to be success, and what goals we have individually, instead of always looking to what so and so is doing, who shared what is someone else doing, and also receiving all these opinions from all these people that people that you do not even know, who will have a say, who will feel entitled to, feeling like they have something to say and should tell you what to say just because you shared probably information about yourself publicly, So I think that's what I had to say to introduce this topic, and just to summarize what I've said. I think really, if we talk about the importance of a private life, I'm just looking at it as a means to remain focused, to remain, to channel your energy and efforts towards the right things, the things that really matter to you, and also limit, bad energies, from your life, if I can say so, by limiting how many people have access to you, or maybe to your private life, or even to things that matter to you. You are able to really limit the bad energy, because I think, for me, I believe in energy. It does not necessarily mean people are bad or anything, but I believe that if you share information that matter to you with people, and everyone has something to say about it, positive or negative, all that, I believe, tends to affect the results or outcome or whatever it is you shared. So yeah, that's what I had to say for this topic. I don't know if anyone else has something to say. Please feel free to come in. I'm just going to share the topic again for those who probably had not seen it yet. So yeah, thank you, everyone. Please feel free to come in. Today we are talking about the importance of a private life. Yeah, thank you. Yes, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Sharon.
Hi, good morning to everyone. Thank you for this good topic, Alette. Well, what I would like to contribute to this topic is my understanding of what the social media platforms are really there for, what they've been designed, what their purpose is, basically. What I came to understand is most of these social media platforms are marketing campaigns, because you tend to find that most people that do post on the social media platforms, they use them as a means to earn income, because obviously most of these social media platforms generate income from the views and from how much videos people post. So most of the clips you do see have been edited to make sure that they're interesting and appealing, so that you're there viewing. The more you view, the more views that person gets, the more they will get paid, because they're paid on I think a per view target or something of that nature. So once I actually realized that, it actually made me shift in terms of how much time I do actually spend on those social media platforms, and really and truly whether I would like to use my life as a means of income, in terms of putting my life out there. I'm a mother, I have kids. I wouldn't want to be posting my kids on the social media platforms just for people to be seeing and giving comments. Or we went to the beach and then I'm there posting, I'm at the beach, we're having coconuts, you know. So most people that do use those media platforms, they're using them as a means to earn money. But when you do look at even the people who created them, like Mark Zuckerberg, you won't go and find any of his personal private life anywhere. Or you look at the top presidents, or most of those people don't post their private life. They just use those social media platforms for them to earn as a means of income. So when I got the understanding, it actually helped me to understand that you do have to understand that your life is meant to be private. It's not for everyone to know each and every beat about your life in terms of where you're going, where you're eating, what you ate, who you ate with, you know, because obviously, unfortunately, you tend to see that our generation now, obviously the generations is coming up, they've literally got sucked into this social media platform, which is dangerous because, like you said, there have been more young kids being bullied on these social media platforms. Currently in the UK, actually, there's a post going around in terms of there's a WhatsApp group that's, you know, being promoted for kids to learn how to self-harm. So this is exactly how dangerous the social media platforms are. So if you don't have access to your kids' WhatsApp devices, you won't even know what's really going on. So that is the dark side of the internet. And that's why I do really think it's important that, you know, we do understand that our life is meant to be private. These social media platforms are not meant to be for us to be displaying our lives. That's all I'd really like to say about that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sharon, for that. Thank you for just highlighting the importance to know, of knowing which goal, which purpose are you using these social media platforms for, And just like you said, you find the same people who created these platforms do not really use them as we use them, For them, it's just business. For most people, it's business, And unfortunately for the youth, most of us, of course, it's true that more and more people are getting to really appreciate the business side of these platforms and how they can make money out of them, which is a good thing. And just like Sharon said and had said, it's just about knowing what are you using them for, what type of information are you looking for, what is the goal, and how do you limit the usage of these different platforms. And especially being aware of the information that you are getting, the information that you are consuming constantly, because the more information you consume, that's who you're going to become. So just being able to filter this information, following the things that really matter to you, and also sharing what really matters. You're not going to put your life out there, because of course I just saw recently another clip of a social media influencer. I don't know how true or fake it was, but because of how she shares all her movements, where she is, what she's doing, she was just online doing her work as usual, and someone attacked her in the live video because you share every move you're doing. Everyone knows where you are, what you're up to. They even know the address of where you are. Definitely, any bad person would track you down and probably harm you in a way. So I think it's all about understanding how much information, how far is far, how much are you able to share and what should you not share. So yeah, I think that's really a good contribution right there, Sharon. Thank you. I want to welcome anyone else who would like to just give us their point of view on this topic. Feel free. Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Arlette. Hi, good morning. Thank you for this topic. About this topic, I just want to talk about the importance of having a balance, keeping a balance between how much you want to, share of your life, how much you need a private life for yourself. And I believe that you cannot keep everything private. I think it's on everyone's. It's on human beings that you need to, share share your good news. I don't know. At the end of the day, when the work is finished, when you come back home, you need to, you know, share your thoughts, your day with someone. And but I think what we are talking about here is how, because of now that social media is all around the world and everyone is just posting and sharing, and sometimes it gets out of hand. I think what everyone needs is to set boundaries and understand how much um, of your life you need to share. Sometimes you just need to relax and in have a, I don't know, um what you call it, I mean, when you are you have a busy day, you did lots of things, you just want to come back home and recharge and relax and set your mind free. And that's when that private life that you build for yourself is important. And I think it helps your mental well-being, and also for all your relationships. And you set boundaries and uh, get put value on keeping your life private. I think you will have a meaningful you will have meaningful relationships, trustful relationships, and it helps you um nurture your relationship with your family, with your friends, and your loved ones, I think. So yeah, I think it's all about having a balance and some boundaries. And you have to control the information that you are sharing with others. It's kind of sometimes personal data you're sharing. And yeah, you have to just be careful about that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for this topic, Alex.
Thank you, Sepide. Thank you also for contributing with that and just bringing again that concept, the notion of just how privacy can give you a peace of mind, just stability of your mind after a long day, and even if it's not after a long day, just being able to control how much information you share about your life just gives you this control, I say, over your life. Because I think when you're able to filter the information that you share, it does not mean that you completely don't share, but at least filtering what you can share and what you cannot share. I think it gives you some power and control, because then you are able to respond to whatever opinion or criticism or comment that is given back to you from the information you shared. And you can control, and probably it helps you to develop a strong skin, if I say. Emotionally, you are able to just know the information that even if it's shared, even if it is known, it wouldn't affect you as much as some other information that would be very sensitive probably to you. And let's say maybe information about your kids, if you put your children out there, if you put anything really that would be so sensitive to you, if any harm happened or any bad or negativity was thrown out to them, it gives you that power and peace of mind, because then you are protecting what matters to you, and you are then in charge. I think that's quite important for someone's mental health and just peace of mind, I would say. So thank you for that, Sepide. Anyone else, maybe one or two people before we close the session? Please come in and just tell us what you think as well. Yeah, is there anyone who would like to talk to us and just tell us? It could be just any example in your own life, how did privacy help you to, keep yourself sane? Yeah, thank you, Linda.
Ashke has his hand raised. So I think he
Oh,
wants to.
hi, Ashley. Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I would just like to add 2 points from my side. Privacy also allows for personal growth and self-exploration. We all need time and space away from public scrutiny to reflect our thoughts, feelings, and experiences without any judgment. And privacy provides a respite from social pressures and expectations. In our private lives, we momentarily set aside the rules and personas and inhabit publicly and just be ourselves without any constraints or without any limits. So yeah, I just wanted to add these 2 points.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Ashley. Thank you for that, Akshay. I think that's really another very important one, because of course, when you are doing things privately, then you are, protecting yourself from pressure and influence, peer pressure even. I think it's quite an important addition there, at least for, I would say for someone like me, I don't like I think I like to minimize how much I hear from people, especially when I have something, a goal in mind that I'm very serious about and I decide to do something. I really like to minimize how many people, not that I don't like to listen to other people's opinions or advice, but I feel like when you do things privately, you're able to focus. And if you fail, you're going to deal with that alone without feeling, like a failure or embarrassed, or, at least you're able to control, the pressure and influence. And then I don't like, because if I'm probably going through a challenge and then I'm asking opinion from everyone is going to come with their idea. Everyone is going to bring a solution. Everyone is going to say, do this, do that. And at the end of the day, it will be too much information even for you to really consider and probably choose which one is right and which one is not right. And so I think this really is important for you to just focus and avoid all these pressures and influence from, the surrounding. Yeah, so this is quite an important one, actually. Thank you so much. Anyone else, maybe before we close? I think we have maybe 1 more minute. Okay, I guess this means we are all fine, and I would like to just thank you all for your contribution. Thank you for everyone for also participating and listening in, and I wish you all a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Adet.
Thank you, Alex.